Yes, you're welcome to Juson TV, Uyo. My name is Sio Anekan Reginald Macaulay, and I'm your host today on Juson TV. We promise that Juson TV is going to be educative, informative, and transparent. We'll be leading you through exclusive interviews, news program, entertainment program, health program, sport program. We promise that you will never regret watching Juson TV. And don't forget, Juson TV will be airing on YouTube channel and Facebook. Thank you once again for watching Juson TV Uyo. Thank you. Today, in our morning dew program, we'll be having an exclusive interview with one of the officials of Juson Akwa Ibom State branch. And in our midst today, we have a very reverend gentleman which we are going to be interacting with today. Thank you for watching Juson TV. So you're welcome, sir.
Thank you very much.
Sir, can we get to know you? Can you tell us about yourself briefly and who you are?
By the grace of God, my name is Comrade Elder Okene Isabasi Azai, and by God's grace also the ex-official of Juson Akwa Ibom State branch.
Okay. Wow. So we are having the ex-official of Juson Akwa Ibom State branch live on our TV today. So, sir, we'll be talking with you briefly and trying to get some information on how the activities of Juson are being run. So, firstly, sir, ever since you came on board as the ex-official of Juson Akwa Ibom State branch, what is your experience in the exco of the union in Akwa Ibom State?
By the grace of God, I must say, very, very educative, interesting, and challenging also.
Okay.
You know, when you work with somebody like Comrade Engineer Katali as chairman,
Okay.
he will always be, sometimes we call him the military chairman, because he will always want you to be alert, prompt to meetings, and he is always down to it for every details. So you have to be ready and be absolutely ready at all times.
Okay. So if we should catch that well, you're trying to say that you are actually having a very smooth running of the exco being headed by the chairman of Juson, Engineer Kateli. If I can catch you well, that's what you said, sir.
Engineer Kateli
Okay.
happened to be very interesting to work with.
Wow, that's
He is one person that is down to earth, he is transparent, honest, and always ready to push to the very best, bring out the very best.
Wow. That's interesting. That's interesting. As we told you, it's going to be an interactive program, and you are about to learn so many things watching Juson TV. So, sir, we get to the next level. In what way has your office as the ex-official of the union contributed to the success, welfare, and the well-being of the union in Akwa Ibom State?
You know, as the saying goes, that no one is iota of knowledge.
Okay.
Office of the ex-official as provided by the Juson Constitution is one of attend all the regular meetings like every other member of the branch executive committee.
Okay.
Then you have to prefer advice when necessary to the union executive committee.
Okay.
And you must have saved, for instance, the experience I've saved in the past as financial secretary of Juson, the past executive led by Comrade Esquire, the failures and the success of that experience will add up for you to be in a better position to either prefer advice to somebody that is to the ESCO something that you have first-hand
Information.
and knowledge about. It's not something that you do trial and error.
Okay.
You know, they say experience is the best
Okay.
teacher, and because we have been going on, you know, that will give you the leverage. And talking about working with the present school, I must say they are a bunch of very, very intelligent and competent people working under a very, very sound and hardworking, honest leader in the present
Okay.
world.
So, actually, your experience in the former exco of Comrade Barrister Mbebe has also helped you with so much information to help guide the present exco to succeed, if that's what we can say.
By God's grace, you know, when you, for instance, fail, failure is also in its way
Okay.
a master teacher.
Okay.
It will teach you to arise, stand up, and also focus back. You know, the present is having to be the one that already singled out itself for transparency, accountability, and the three cardinal objectives of our present chairman.
Yeah. Which is love, transparency, and accountability.
You know, what has been lacking in
Okay.
other schools, for instance, in other schools have been all about rancor, because you know, this one comes with love. It's not loving, as we all say, you know, the saying that we have in our body, you know, the agile is for all.
Yeah.
You know, irrespective of which camp you belong, agile is for all, and you know, we have to abide by that principle. We are working for not only people that supported us, staff that also have the divergence views about us. So we work, but for the general interest of the Joshua staff in Akwa State branch.
Okay, so coming to that angle of the question now, we will call it speculation. There are so many people that are saying so many things, trying to track the present exco down with different kinds of information and distraction. Shortly and briefly, what can you throw a light on what you think it's really happening?
You know, it's laughable, but this is an administration that first and foremost they are earning far more less amount of money than in fact previous administration, but they are managing to do well, even do more.
Wow.
So it will attract some kind of envy.
Okay.
You could recall the last election we conducted, and the last election with some officials of it came trying to ensure that the election is favoring a particular candidate when they fell, and the massive will of the judicial staff of Kano State prevailed, and our chairman emerged as the chairman.
Okay.
So you must also know that it will come with envy. People that lost that election are still, they have not come in terms yet that there is a new sheriff in town, and the man is Engineer Kathleen Aja. He doesn't take loss of fire. Some of them came with the view, they say, there is so much money in you. Anyone what mindset they came with. They're coming to me somebody like Haja, that will not do the sharing of money. So you must also know that they will not be very happy.
Okay.
So from that angle, a lot of them will be very, very angered, disappointed, and will come up with some kind of frivolous accusation. And what I will advise my chairman and the branch school is to be focused.
Okay.
You know, when in the Bible you go to somebody like Nehemiah wanting to build a broken down wall of Jerusalem.
Yeah.
The way, then I don't want to tell you the story.
Okay.
A lot of people that oppose him, like to Barra, and a lot of them, but at the end of the day, he remained focused and those people were disappointed, they failed, and that is my prayer that they will not succeed, because I know my chairman and this present ESCO, they are thinking for the welfare and the interest of the generality.
So in one word, you will say that the present administration, Johnson administration, is actually on track. That is just because they are not actually, if we will say, accept the sharing, that's why all these attacks are coming
Take a
in
look, for
to
instance.
divert the attention to
Yes,
something.
I call it some kind of unnecessary diversions.
Okay.
So if you take a look, for instance, last December, the branch congress was held,
Yes.
and
Yes.
for instance, few months ago we also had our branch congress again. There were some administration that for 4 years we were not able to even
One Congress, yeah, we can still recover.
That Congress will give you platform for members to interact.
Okay.
They have their views, and by so doing, you will use that as your guiding light to work on. And take a look, for instance, the issue about uniform on May Day was always
an issue. Yes,
It was always this. Remember the last time our chairman Bebe was pursued by staff. It was he ran into the government house.
Wow. Because of the uniform.
Because of the uniform issues. But thank God, this president is.
Yeah, we didn't have those kind of experience.
For the first time, the uniform was shipped to all financial members of JUSOM, and including we gave out some as souvenirs.
Wow.
Our staff.
So that's happened in this administration.
Yes, that was a milestone achievement. We gave out the uniform few days before the May Day celebration, and our staff put on the uniform, and you could see how beautiful we were there at the stadium. Okay,
so by so doing, they didn't experience that
struggle
they used to experience.
No struggling. That day we all wore to put on our uniform, and we headed to the stadium. And we was JUSOM. We had one of the largest attendance there, and our performance was very, very.
That's good. So we we don't intend.
And apart from that particular achievement, we look at something like the salary regime. We came and met a very battered salary scale. By the grace of God, the JUSOM leadership is on track. And are we going to talk about the recognition and respect that we've gained from the bar and the bench?
Okay.
Judiciary. Before now, judiciary or JUSOM, we look at as a bunch of charlatans. But now you see respect. You see people with competence, and by the grace of God, we are engaging the management in a very constructive manner. And we are achieving.
Unlike what was happening before, they were not aligning.
No alignment, and you be talking from the both side of the mouth. Just the other, you will recall they said the past executive, they were just gathering what they can benefit their pocket. But this one was talking about what benefit the generality of the people, and you see already the grace and even the respect is there. Even the state government are engaging in a very, very meaningful dialogue, and I believe God very soon the judicial staff will have cause to say, truly, this is a dawn of a new era.
Wow. That's interesting, sir.
We thank God also for who we have up there as our mother. I mean, you have been very supportive.
Wow.
Of judiciary, and our prayer is that His Excellency the Governor will do the needful and release, because we know her as a good mother, and she will not
that is ready to carry everybody. She
will not withhold anything that is good for judiciary staff. She has already done that. You see the promotion in the first time during this particular administration. Staff of the judiciary were relaxed, entertained, and even given transport money to go back. But timely.
It has never happened before in
it has never happened. timely release of our promotion. Would even they will give you money to pay your transport back. Have you heard it before? So
Wow.
whatever is remaining, we pray that would the state government releasing what is our due, our mother.
Wow. That's nice. So, sir, to conclude it, how do you see or where do you see Juson in the next 5 years? Where do you see Juson Akwa Ibom State in the next 5 years?
By the grace of God, we can see the difference is clear already. It's a breath of fresh air. Before now, just all they will be seeing having unnecessary rank company in this particular school. We are seeing the positive change.
Okay.
So I believe it's going to continue with the chairman in the saddle. Every other, what I'm praying for is for every school member to support our chairman with his lofty goals. Then every staff of judiciary to pray and support our ideals, because I believe it's going to be better. In fact, we are moving towards the best. I have never been this good. You, you, you can look at even the agitation for all our temporary staff to be employed. There are people that thought it could not be possible, but I believe before the end of this year, I believe God that those category of staff, by the grace of God, God will give our excellency the governor the mind to look at them and employ them. It will be a positive contribution in terms of increase in our membership. You know, our offices are understaffed. That will bring a lot of other incentives to membership strength, and the dues will be increased.
Okay.
And at the same time, those people will be better and been receiving 10,000 now for over 10 years now. Will be employed, and it will be kudos to not only Juson, even this present judiciary management. And also in terms of Juson members, our salary, if we need to go by the present arrangements we are going, will be increased. You know, we've lost out for more than 2 terms of the agreement that was signed. Every term of the minimum wage regime, there will be increase in our allowance bed. The past 2 regime, we lost it because our people were focused on fighting irrelevant infighting. Cause was not met. By the grace of God, focus.
No matter the distraction,
you know, we are focused. No, we are not fearing. You don't just be in a illusion that there will not be opposition. There will be, but by the grace of God and with your positive mindset, God knowing that you are doing it for the generality good of the system, every opposition will be cleared.
Wow. Thank you so much, sir. You are still watching Morning Dew on Juson TV, Uyo, and we have been talking with the ex-official of Juson Akwa Ibom State Branch, Comrade Ukeme Isaiah. Thank you so much, sir, for letting us have you on our TV.
I must commend this innovation. You see, when our chairman in his minority nominated him to be the media, people talk, and you can see that the difference is clear.
Yes.
The good thinking bring about a good product.
Definitely.
I must commend this innovation.
Wow.
It's still part of the Agile movement.
Yes.
You see, this innovation will bring about a lot of information and by the grace of God, it is going to be something that will. I don't know if there is any state in the federation that has done this.
Okay, I think there is none for now. It's only the government of Nigeria that has been able to.
Even the Juson we are talking about, the idea about Juson started from a Bible state when our comrade Cliff initiated what was then known as crime registers.
Wow.
Metamorphosed into what we have today as Juson. So we always have the plus, but it's unfortunate that these days we have some charlatans that are trying to drag good image of judiciary and Kwara State too. And I pray God will not allow it.
So thank you so much. You're still watching Juson TV today, and I'm your host. My name still remains Comrade Anekan Reginald Macaulay. Thank you for watching Juson TV.
Thank you.
Thanks.